Welcome back to another live. I'm just gonna go ahead and get everything set up here. Yeah, and hopefully you guys can hear me. Okay. Really quickly as well, be on with T-Mobile. And so if my service goes in and out, bear with me. They don't know when this issue is going to be fixed. They just know a tower has an outage. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna rock with it because I'm not. That's not gonna stop the party. That's not gonna stop the party. Okay. So today's video, we are going to be talking about how stress can literally show up on your skin. Okay. Um, we all know that stress can mess up a lot when it comes to like our health and our emotional health, our mental health, but we don't really talk about how stress shows up in the skin. So that is what we are going to be talking about today. And of course, if you guys have any questions, feel free to always drop them in the chat. Before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and drop the Clear Skin playbook in the chat so you guys can go and get your hands on that. Um, and this is something to stress that we talk about in the Clear Skin playbook as well, and how that affects acne and all that. So I'm going to go ahead and pin that really quick into the live. So give me a second. Give me a second. And then if you are hopping into the live, I just want to know, where are you watching from? I'm always curious to know and to meet you guys. So where are you watching from? So I'm just going to go ahead and take a moment to pop this into the live real quick. So give me a second. If my phone will work. I don't know what that's about. All right. So we are putting it into the chat now. Give me a second. I kind of wish I can do all this before I jump onto live, but I guess that's the whole point of live, right? So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to link the copy to, or we're going to link the Clear Skin playlist to the comment section. So as we are going about this, you guys are able to get your hands on it, okay? So that is the Clear Skin playbook. That is the link, all right? So now let's go ahead, let's jump into today's topic. So today we're going to be talking about stress and skincare, all right? Stress and acne specifically as well, because um, stress affects hormones. Okay, that's something people don't talk about. Stress can spike cortisol. So when you have those factors within the body going on, it shows up in the skin. All right. And today I have no makeup on. Okay, because I be getting some weird people, like not weird people, but people think because I'm wearing makeup that I'm not being truthful about what my skin looks like. I don't know. Like, um, so I be having a pop on with no makeup on so y'all can see that my skin is what it is. It's not, I'm not putting on a show. But I think a lot of people too are new here, so they don't really like know my content, because if you go through my playlist and you watch the progression of my skin over the years, you would see, okay, you would see what we've been working with. So today, we don't have any makeup on. We are fresh skin. This is what we're looking like, okay? Let's get into the topic. So I have my notes here so I stay on track, all right? So stress is a direct visible impact on your skin. Okay. Um, a lot of times, I always say this, we can go through products, looking for products, getting to try to figure out how to cure our acne or our skin issues, but it's something that is not just always a product can fix. It is something internal. And you guys are going to hear me talk about the internal well being a lot here because this is a part of the acne or the skincare journey that people overlook. You know, so stress is a direct visible impact on your skin. It also shows up in dullness, it shows up in sensitivity, of course, with breakouts. And so yeah, so let's talk about in the ways in which how stress affects the skin. So like I said previously, number one, it increases cortisol, right? So cortisol spikes, it could throw off your hormones, and then it will cause you to have breakouts. So hormones control the body, and this is something else that people don't really think about, right? That's why when the hormones are off, the whole body, the whole system is off, right? And also your skin is off. So you're going to see, dullness, you're going to see breakouts, you're going to see things of that sort because hormones control a lot. And we don't think about it or anything, but hormones are the drivers of so much within the body. So when you have cortisol, stress that induces that spike, it throws off your hormones, which what? Throws off the body, which what? Throws off the skin. Okay? So, yeah. Um, Also, stress can weaken the skin barrier. So, but if you are stressed, that is going to cause you not to sleep, and therefore your body is not able to repair the way in which it needs to repair. Okay. Um, so we're going to jump into also talking about some ways that you can deal with acne or sorry deal with stress. Okay, I think that is important to come up with a game plan when it comes to like how can I reduce the stress in my life in order for me to maintain my overall health and my skin. Okay, so we're going to talk about that as well, but along with the clear skin play book is that is where in that section of this playbook I also say about lifestyle and acne and how it impacts it. And stress is one that I do cover in this playbook because if it is a major one, it's one that takes a major hit on people. So it's like if you're not managing your stress, you are going to see your skin act out. And it doesn't matter what you do. Like I said, you will see your skin have issues. Okay. Christmas Eve, so people are families over, and it seems like they're having a whole party downstairs. So if you hear some noise and stuff, that's why. The parties began. All right. Okay, so let's talk about some ways that you can level out your stress levels in order for you to improve your overall health and your skin. So, um, you of course want to stick to your consistent skincare routine, but try to find a way to make your skincare routine relaxing for you. I always say light a candle, put on some affirmations, put on some music, put on something calming. You can even watch a TV show if that's something that makes you relax. You have to find a way to merge the two to make it work out for you. I always say make your skincare a self care ritual. All right. At that time, that 10 minutes that you're doing your skincare, nobody, no phone, no nothing. That is a time where you just cut out the world and you focus on yourself. Take a couple of deep breaths before you start your skincare routine and begin it and just pour it into you and don't think about nothing else. I don't think about work. I know it's hard if you got kids. I think about kids, but if you can, just have a moment. Because usually when the kids are down, you can do what you need to do. So if it's like if the kids are asleep, take that time. You know what I'm saying? Don't think about your man. Don't. It all goes hand in hand. I am a firm believer that self care is therapeutic. So it's like you merge the two. So you do your skincare routine and you dedicate your skincare routine in that time that there is no stress. Like I said, light a candle, get a cup of tea, put on some music, just make it a whole thing to where you take that stress away and you focus on yourself. Okay. And in the Clear Skin Playbook, I do have where we talk about a morning routine and a night routine, right? So those are structured for you as well. So you can keep on your routine as well as adding in this to reduce stress. All right. So that's one thing. Another thing is prioritizing your sleep. Okay. Even if you're stressed out, go to sleep a little earlier. All right. And I'm going to say this as well. Find ways for you to to go to sleep. If you got to journal all your shit down at night, journal all your shit down. Put everything from here onto a piece of paper. Okay. Run some music, some spa music, some gentle affirmations. Once again, light a candle in the corner, turn off all your lights, put your devices away. You have to find out a way to cut off the world and take care of yourself. So go to sleep a little bit earlier, okay? If you've been up late, listen, cut out the world. The other day, I was tired, okay? And I came in from work, I got in the shower, I put my phone away. I went to bed probably like at 7 o'clock in the afternoon. Mm-hmm. Yet I ate and I was kind of mad because I left my dinner out on the stove after I ate because I was tired. I was tired, but I'm going to get my rest. I'm going to get my rest. Okay. So you have to find a way to prioritize your sleep while getting that stress off of you. And I also would tell, like, was it, I have the saying of like, give it to God, like you can meditate also into sleep. So meditate into sleep. Okay. So you get your 8 hours. All right. Um, Another way for you to reduce stress to improve your skin is movement. Okay. Get into some type of going for an afternoon walk, going for a morning walk, getting into the gym on a treadmill, stairmaster, okay? Dance, put on some music, move your body, okay? Whatever movement, yoga, Pilates, whatever movement is for you, go for a run, a jog. Get your body moving, okay? When you get your body moving, you get all the extra energy out of you and you rebalance yourself, all right? Get some. Sitting in stress is never a good thing, so it is important that you are moving that body, okay? Also, deep breaths. Listen, I cannot tell you, there's been times I've been at work and I've had clients back to back, and I can feel myself because you can feel it's like you turn into a ball, like a tight ball. And one thing I would do is I would sit myself down, literally, I would sit myself down and I would close my eyes and I would 3 times deep breath in the nose, out through the mouth, 3 times. And you kind of just let yourself sit there for a moment and then you go. But it's important to recalibrate yourself, okay? Whenever you find yourself becoming stressed and you're getting that ball in you, sit yourself down, breathe, and then you go on about your day. And it helps out. It helps out a lot, okay? Another one is that people find journaling really good to relieve stress. So that's another thing too. If you're into journaling, get you some paper, a piece of pen, a piece of pen, a piece of paper and a pen onto paper, okay? Um, let's see. So yeah, that's pretty much all of my notes here. So I'm gonna open up the floor for you guys. If you guys have any questions, if the live has been, of course, popping in and out, like I said, T-Mobile's having an issue with a tower or whatever, so and they don't know when it's gonna be fixed. So I've just been the live has went out about 3 times already, so hopefully that doesn't affect it too much. But now I'm going to open up the floor. If you guys have any questions for me about skincare, acne, or anything when it comes to stress and all of that. Um, and of course, the link for the Clear Skin playlist is in the comment section. Definitely go get your hands on it. It is a great tool for those who are looking for long-term acne solutions. Okay, so there is a skin quiz and a acne quiz in there, which was very important for me to put into this Clear Skin playlist for you guys because On my own journey of figuring out my skin and my acne, it was really important that I was knowledgeable about my skin and what type of skin I had. And when you know that, you're able to go to any type of store, any type of, Sephora, Ulta, drugstore. And when you're looking for your products, you know exactly what you're looking for. You're not sitting up there just picking stuff out of the whim. Like you're like, okay, I'm oily prone skin and my acne is oily prone, so I need something that's geared for oily skin. And you start to look for certain ingredients and certain brands and all of that. So that was very important for me to put into the Clear Skin playlist, so that you guys know too that there are different types of acne. And that is something that I also learned when I was doing my research, because I always say research is important. When I was doing my research, that is something that I also learned. Like, there's different types of acne. Acne is not all the same, okay? And I kind of noticed this too, because you'll see dry skin people have acne, and there's a such thing as dry acne. Who would have knew? I thought a lot of times acne was only associated with oily skin. No, acne is also associated with dry skin. So that's the reason why I put that into this Clear Skin playbook, because I was like, nah, if we're going to talk about acne, you guys have to know the full scale of it, so you're educated on what you're looking for when it comes to your skin. Okay. And then also too, in the Clear Skin playbook, I also talk about a morning and a night routine. Oh, actually, rewind. When it comes to the different types of skin types and acne types, I do have like suggested ingredients to use. And that was also something for me to input, so that you just know with a snapshot of what you need to be using for your skin. Okay, make it easy. Make it easy. But all in all, as well, with using my Clear Skin playbook and your own research, because I always say, do your own research. Google is free. Pop it open, cross reference products, really look at what you are using. And in the playbook as well, I tell you what not to mix, and there's things like that in there. But do your own research as well. You need to know your knowledge when it comes to skincare. Okay. So, do you guys have any questions for me? Do you guys have any questions? It's Christmas Eve. Mm-hmm. And currently, I also listen. I have the video up where I use the rose hip oil from Good Molecules. I love me some rose hip oil, and I have it on my face right now. I have a little bit of the moisturizer on with the rose hip oil on top, and it gives me just a subtle, beautiful glow. Beautiful glow. So I like rose hip oil. Matter of fact, let me see if I can tag it in here real quick, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But I love me some rose hip oils. Why am my back is itching? Let me see. Hold on. Give me a second. Good molecules. Molecules. Rose hip oil. Let me see. Is this the one? I think that's the one. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pin it for you guys so you guys can see. All right. It should be pinned. Perfect. So I pinned the rose hip oil there for you guys as well. That's what I used on my skin on top of my moisturizer this morning. And y'all see this glow? But rose hip seed oil is a great antioxidant, and I cannot push it enough when I talk about antioxidants. They're crucial in your skincare routine, inside and out. Okay, hibiscus tea is one of my favorite teas to drink. It's high in antibiotics. It's high in antioxidants. Vitamin C, I love to use that for my face. Great antioxidants. So just using antioxidants in your skincare routine is really essential to having your skin looking its best. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Why am I it? Listen, why am I itching in this one area? Like, get it together. But yeah, do you guys have any questions? Oh my goodness. And then let's see. I'm gonna just share with you guys how you guys can find my ebook. The link is describe. The link is there. Okay. And so I'm just gonna show you guys really quickly what it looks like. This is getting on my nerves. Come on, T-Mobile. And my sister's with T-Mobile and she said her phone is fine. And mine is not. Okay. So this is going to be the site where you get the clear skin playbook. Oh, it's interfering. Um, and that is what, oh, you can't even see. Oh, it's like glitching. It can't do two things at once. And I don't think I can pin this in here. But pretty much, yeah. So that's the clear skin playbook. It's $12 currently. Yeah. So it's just a tool for you guys to use. So yeah. Mm. I'm kind of low key waiting for it to stop raining so I can go to the store, but I don't think it's gonna stop raining anytime soon. It's been going like all morning. Mm-hmm. Are y'all following me on TikTok? Because if you're not following me on TikTok, what are you doing? What are you doing? And tomorrow is Christmas. What are you guys doing? I guess we can have a little sideline conversation since we talked about everything we need to talk about. Because I was just giving the floor to you guys. Um, yeah, I want to be able to stay on here for a whole hour. That's the goal. The longer, the better. I can connect with you guys a little bit more. Okay, so what are some other things we can talk about when it comes to stress and acne? Let me see. I feel like we touched on everything. Mm, I don't know. I think we touched on everything. What's another thing we could talk about? Let me see. I don't know. I feel like we touched on everything. I'm like, we touched on everything. I went through all my notes. Like, no, let's not just y'all see my nail. Look at my nail. I broke another nail. You wanna know what the problem is though? All right, let me sit forward when I talk about this because my feelings are a little hurt when it comes to my nails. So the problem that I realized with my nails is that there's my natural nail is so thin. Um, and then I think my nail tech makes the nail that she creates really thin. Because when I'm looking at my thumb, when I tell you guys what nail, what nail? There's no nail there. The nail is like paper thin. Now, mind you, my nails stay done. I cannot not have my nails done. That is a part of you. That's one thing that I get done. You know, I do my own skincare, I do my own waxing, I do everything else. My nails must be done. But I'm coming to this point where I'm like, we may have to do something else. I thought about jumping into Gel X. So maybe I'll talk to her about transitioning from hard gel to Gel X because hard gel goes over my natural nail, but baby, my natural nails are thin, okay? Like I literally looking here and I'm like, the only thing supporting my natural nail is the gel, and my natural nail is not there anymore. So I'm like, I'm thinking maybe we should transition to Gel X because I remember years ago when I got back to her, my nails were so damaged, and she said the best way to reboot them is to do Gel X. And when we did Gel X, my natural nail was so like, so I may have to tell her like, listen, we're gonna have to jump from because I'm having too many breakage. Like the last I had breakage, right? This one broke off off, and then this one is holding off a deer light. It has a whole crack in it, and I'm just noticing that my nails are breaking a lot more frequently, but I don't have a nail underneath there to support it, so it kind of makes sense. And I'm just tired of breaking my nails. I feel so bad for my fingers. Like I'm like, y'all are being abused, and you probably don't like me. Okay, so yeah, that's a problem that we got with our nails. So I may have to just go to Gel X. Do any of you guys get Gel X done on your nails? I want to know what's your experience with that, because I've been getting builder gel on my nails for so long that, but I did get Gel X, which was nice. I think for me, do they have to take off Gel X all the way and then redo it? So Gel X, they remove the whole thing, right? And then they put it back on. Is that what that is? I can't remember. So they soak it all off and do it again with Gel X? Hmm. Yeah, we're gonna have to probably go to Gel X. I don't know if my nail girl gonna like that though. She probably gonna fight me on it. But then again, I don't like how my nails be breaking. Like, no, not at all. But anyways, after my little nail rant, okay. Um, yeah. But yeah, okay. All right, you guys. So I guess we'll go ahead and we'll wrap this live up here. Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning into my live. And of course, the Clear Skin Playbook is available to you. It's a tool for you to use within your skincare routine when it comes to achieving clear skin as well as maintaining clear skin, because achieving clear skin is, and well, maintaining clear skin is just as important as achieving clear skin. And we're going to talk about the maintaining part of it in another video, and I talk about that also in the Clear Skin Playbook. Like, you just don't want to get to clear skin, you want to continue to have clear skin. So yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you guys who tune into my live, who like my content, who comment, who just show me the love. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. If you are not subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you get the Clear Skin, and when you get the Clear Skin Playbook, and if you have any questions, always feel free to message me and follow me on my other platforms. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in a later live. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas. All right.